Hi there and thanks for watching. I just wanted to make another video blog to give you guys all an update on the stuff that I've been doing, because there's quite a lot of different things that have been going on. I've finished a number of books that I've not been able to do anything with, and that's just because of time constraints. A lot of you will know about this book, Legendary Space Pilgrims, and yeah, I've got the cover all finished and I've got the interior all formatted, but the editing's not finished. So this one is probably going to come out towards the very end of the year or perhaps early next year, and trust me to get ahead of myself. I just love the graphic design parts of it and getting all that stuff done and the videos and everything before the book's even finished. You know, that's just me. So that wasn't me that did this beautiful rocket, that was our friend Clank. Go look up Clank on Shoutlife, he's the guy that did that. So there's that, and after I finished that one I wrote Cyber Dublin, which is still in first draft status, and I know what I have to do with it. It's just a matter of time to get onto it and fix it. And what I have to do with that one is have to reinvent the bad guys. Now, the bad guys that I had already, they're still going to be in it, except they're actually going to be good guys. They only think they're the bad guys. So this is going to put a whole other twist on the story, and I'm really looking forward to getting that done. I don't know when that's going to be. Maybe January if I get lucky. We'll see. And I'm working on Godspeed, which is the sequel to Faith Awakened. And time has just been so tight that I'm not able to sit down and write it like I would like to. It's just been a case of pulling out my phone whenever I have to wait somewhere and just tapping a few words into my document and putting it away again. It's incredibly slow, but it does help to keep the story in my head and keep it alive. So that's where the writing is at the moment. I did have a story published in a e-zine a few weeks back. It was called Second Sight, and the e-zine is called Digital Dragon. So get on over there and have a look if you haven't already. My business is starting to pick up quite well. Not that I've made any money off it yet, but you have to actually have something to sell before you can do that. So let me tell you where things are at with that. I'm putting out a new edition of my first book, Faith Awakened, with a cheaper printer who we're going to be going with from now on. And it's exactly the same book as was released 2 years ago, except I fixed that one last typing mistake. And other than that, exactly the same. New ISBN, belongs to me, and well, my company I suppose. So that, and finally get the colours to match the spine and the front. That's been bugging me with the other printer for years. So there's that, and that's hopefully going to come out in the course of October, or pretty early in October if things go well. So there's that. And this one here, the little beauty, is my first signed author with Splashdown Books. Now, I met Fred Warren at the Lost Genre Guild, and liked his story so much I thought I'd like to publish it. So we're actually doing it. We're nearly ready to go. The official release date is the 1st of November, and hopefully be available very soon after that. And this is a fantasy, a spiritual thriller, inspirational of course, because that's what we do. And yeah, this is just a proof copy at the moment, but lets you see what it looks like, and gives us an idea of what things we still need to fix for the final version. So that's that one. And just today I put up the pre-order site, so if you go to splashdownbooks.com you can pre-order this book and you get a free extra bonus or something. We haven't quite figured out what that's going to be, but it's going to be cool. So anyone who buys it before it's released will get a free bonus and get this really cool book as well, of course. So I had this little banner made up in vinyl in case I go to a fair somewhere or I have to have a table to sell stuff. So I don't know if you can see that. I hope you can. See, it's Splashdown Books and the website down there. So you know, just being prepared for everything that might happen. It's pretty much fun, really. And the other part of my business is the translation work, German into English. I'm now working for several different agencies at one go, which is sometimes quite stressful, but other times it's not. It's very, very, very variable, so there's like heaps of work one day and none the next day, or week by week, or however it may work. So that's how I earn my keep, and it's working quite well at the moment, so I'm thankful for that. And yeah, I get to keep practicing my German. In my personal life, things have been pretty crazy lately, as most of you know. Um, we lost my dad just a couple of months ago, and he's been sick for a long time, but it didn't make it any easier, and we certainly weren't expecting him to leave so suddenly. This is him here, and some of you remember him from my other videos. You can go back and check out stuff that he said and things. And 60's too young to go, but I comfort myself with the thought that he's doing stuff in another life. He's been given jobs and things to do, and he's been put in charge of stuff and taking care of people and talking to them, and he would really like that. So I think that's where he is, that's what he's doing, and you know, he's alright. He's doing fine, we don't need to worry about him, but it's just a little bit hard for us who are left behind. So yeah, we just have to adjust to the new situation, I guess, and it's not easy. No one ever said it would be, but there is a certain measure of peace that you can have in a situation like this. I don't understand it myself, why I haven't gone off the rails or gone mental or something. I mean, this is my dad we're talking about, but there's a peace that's beyond understanding, and I can say that I am experiencing that peace. Now we get to the exciting part. In just a few days, I'm leaving with Mum and a group to go for a 3-week trip around France, and this is going to be really cool because I've been to France a couple of times, but only to Paris. So we're going to actually have a bus for the group, and we're going to go around the whole country. Now here's a wee map of France, don't know if you can see that, but we're going to start at Paris, and we're going to spend 10 days in a bus going all the way around to the north, through to the south, and back up to Dijon. And we're going to spend 5 days in Dijon, that's where the mustard comes from, and then 5 days in Paris. So that's coming up in the very near future. All this while I'm trying to publish a couple of books, you know, trust me to pick the hard way. After that, Mum's coming home with the group because she's got to get back to work. But I'm heading off to Ireland after that, and then back to Germany for a couple of weeks just to catch up with some old friends. If I'm in Europe, I might as well, because it seems to me a horrendous waste to go over to Europe from New Zealand. 24-hour plane flight, and not to catch up with people. That would just be a huge waste. So, oh yeah, and I just found out that the plane that we're going to have between Singapore and Paris is one of those really, really massive new ones with the double stories. It's a Airbus 380, and I think it fits like nearly 400 people in it or something. So that'll be interesting to check out how one of those flies and what it's like, and if the economy seats are any good, which they probably won't be, being economy, but hey, you can dream. This thing is new, right? They only just invented it. It's got to be good. So, well, the thing I'm counting on is that it'll be really calm in the turbulence, because the bigger the plane is, the less you feel the wind. Well, that's my theory. So, that's it for today. Once again, thank you for watching. Watch this space. Keep an eye out for those books I'm going to publish. And shoot me an email. I'm going to have internet while I'm travelling as well, and I'll be back home in November to launch my products. So, see you later.